The prehistoric period of China, spanning from approximately 1.7 million BCE to 2100 BCE, forms the bedrock of Chinese civilization, one of the world's oldest. Early archaeological sites, such as Peking Man, Homo erectus, at Jukudian, 700–200 BCE, reveal the use of fire for cooking and warmth, alongside rudimentary stone tools like hand axes, scrapers, and spear points. The Yuanmuman site in Yunnan, ca. 1.7 million BCE, and Lantianman in Shaanxi, ca. 1.2 million BCE, further confirm early human presence in East Asia. As the Ice Age ended around 10,000 BCE, warming climates enabled hunter-gatherer communities to adopt agriculture and settle, marking a pivotal shift in cultural and social development. Jiahu culture, 7,000–5,700 BCE. In Henan, Jiahu represents one of the earliest cultures, with evidence of rice cultivation known, of the world's first rice-growing center-sand domestication of pigs and dogs. Jiahu pottery, primarily coarse jars, basins, and bowls, was made from clay mixed with sand for durability, often decorated with cord-marked patterns or shallow incisions. Compared to the Hassuna culture in Mesopotamia, 6,500–6,000 BCE, which featured complex painted geometric designs, Jiahu pottery was less refined but notable for tortoise shell carvings. Considered proto-writing, a rarity among contemporaries like the Natufian culture. Levant, 12,500–9,500 BCE, or Çatalhöyük, Anatolia, 7,500–5,700 BCE. Religiously, Jiahu burials included jade, bone flutes, crafted from cranewing bones, about 20 centimeters long, capable of playing musical notes, and pottery as grave goods, suggesting beliefs in an afterlife, similar to Natufian burials. However, Jiahu's flutes indicate music's role in rituals, akin to communal ceremonies depicted in Çatalhöyük's wall paintings, while its tortoise-shell symbols suggest early divination practices, unique compared to other cultures' focus on physical idols or shrines. Yangshao culture, 5,000–3,000 BCE. In the Yellow River Basin, Yangshao advanced agriculture with millet, beans, and livestock like pigs and cattle. Its pottery, a hallmark of the period, included large jars, bowls, basins, and water vessels, crafted from refined clay and fired in advanced kilns, around 1,000 degrees Celsius. Decorated with red, black, and white paints, Yangshao pottery featured geometric patterns, spirals, waves, animals, fish, birds, or plants, reflecting a connection to nature. Compared to Ubaid pottery in Mesopotamia, 5,000–4,000 BCE, which favored abstract motifs, Yangshao's naturalistic designs were distinctive, while its color diversity surpassed the incised patterns of Europe's Vinca culture, 5,300–4,500 BCE. Religiously, Yangshao sites, like Banpo in Shaanxi, show burials aligned in specific directions, with grave goods like pottery, jade, and stone tools, indicating afterlife beliefs similar to Egypt's predynastic period, 4,000–3,100 BCE. However, Yangshao lacked Egypt's monumental tombs, focusing instead on communal rituals in village centers. Pottery motifs, such as fish, may relate to fertility beliefs, akin to Çatalhöyük's reproductive symbols, but Yangshao emphasized ancestor veneration over specific deities. Longshan culture, 3,000–2,000 BCE, centered in Shandong and Henan. Longshan represents the zenith of prehistoric China. Its thin black pottery, under 1 millimeter thick, made using potter's wheels, had a glossy near-porcelain finish. Forms like tripod vessels, ritual cups, and ceremonial bowls were often undecorated or minimally adorned, e.g., ridges or shallow incisions, highlighting material quality. Compared to the thicker utilitarian pottery of the Harappan culture, Indus Valley, 3,300–2,600 BCE, Longshan's pottery was more artistic, with wheel techniques matching those of Mesopotamia's Jemdet-Nasr period, 3,100–2,900 BCE. though its minimalist aesthetic was unique. Vinca pottery, with deep incisions, lagged in technical finesse. Religiously, Longshan practiced oracle bone divination, heating cattle or sheep bones to create cracks interpreted as divine or ancestral messages, a practice absent in Egypt focused on sun god Ra, or Indus, centered on temples and figurines. Sites like Chengzi reveal rammed earth altars and jade ritual objects, Bai discs, Kong tubes, symbols of power and spirituality, comparable to Egypt's gold offerings, but uniquely tied to jade's cultural significance. Large tombs with lavish grave goods, including fine pottery, jade, and tools, indicate pronounced social stratification, similar to Harappa. But Longshan's rammed earth fortifications suggest military conflict, unlike the peaceful Indus cities. Evidence of human sacrifice at some sites parallels Uruk period Mesopotamia, 4000–3100 BCE, but is rare in Indus. Compared to contemporary cultures, prehistoric China developed independently, with pottery evolving from coarse to highly sophisticated, reflecting technological leaps and religious practices, particularly jade use and divination, laying the foundation for the Shang and Zhou dynasties. These elements distinguish China from Mesopotamia's temple-centric rituals, Egypt's monumental burials, Indus's urban focus, and Vinca's simpler ceramic traditions.